Hi guys, welcome to my session. In this session, we are going to learn queues using arrays. In later videos, we already know what is queue. Here, we are going to know what are the operations of the queues using arrays in depth. Let's see. First, queues using arrays. Queue follows FIFO, which means first in, first out. By using rear and front, we are performing insertion and deletion. By using rear, we are performing insertion, and by using front, we are performing deletion. In queue, we already know insertion is called NQ and deletion is called DQ. Algorithm for queue NQ operation. This operation is used to insert an element into queue. Before inserting an element into queue, we must check queue is empty or not. If queue is an empty only, we can enter values into queue. If queue is not empty, we can't enter elements into queue. For that, we need to check one condition. If greater than n-1, it means if queue is full. Rare greater than n-1 means if queue is full. Print queue is overflow. That means queue is full. You can't add an element into queue. Else, if queue is not full, if front equal to -1. Front equal to -1 means initially front and rear should be -1. If we are inserting first element, that means if front equal to -1, set front equal to 0, rear equal to 0. And if queue of rear equal to item, at that rear position we are going to insert an element into queue. Next, incrementing rear value. What this algorithm mainly tells us is first we need to check queue is empty or not. If it is empty, we need to check if we are inserting first element or not. If it is first element, front is equal to 4 -1, set front equal to 0, rear equal to 0. After that, queue of rear equal to item, that is insertion. After inserting element, you must increment. This is the whole algorithm for insertion. Next, let's see an example for this. Here we inserted two elements, that is 5 and 6. We inserted two elements. So we have n equal to 2. That means n means size of the queue is 2. Initially queue is empty. So front equal to rear equal to what? -1. First step 2. First step in step 2. First step is if rear greater than n-1. That is we are checking queue is empty or not. The rear value is -1, greater than n-1 means n equal to 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. That is -1 greater than 1, false. So queue is empty. We can insert elements. Here it is first element. So front equal to -1, true. Then set front equal to 0, rear equal to 0. Now queue of rear equal to item. That is queue of 0 at 0th position. We are inserting an element q. So first inserted element is 5. After that we are incrementing values. Here what we have done, first checking queue is empty or not. Here it is empty and we are inserting first element, that is front equal to -1. Then setting the values to front equal to 0, rear equal to 0. After that at the rear position we are inserting an element. After inserting, what we have to do, must increment rear. Let's see. Front equal to 0, rear equal to 0. At 0th position we have inserted 5. After that we need to insert 6. How we insert? Let's check. Here rear equal to 1. 1 greater than 1. That means front rear equal to 1 greater than n-1. n equal to 2. 2 minus 1, 1. So rear greater than n-1, false. 1 greater than 1 is false. So queue is empty. So we can insert elements. That means queue of, here it is not first element. Already we know front equal to 0. So front is not equal to -1. So we need not to check that condition. Queue of 1 equal to 6. So queue also enqueued. That means queue also inserted. After increment we must do, after insertion we must do increment. That is rear equal to rear plus 1. That is rear equal to 2. Here rear equal to 2. So rear greater than n-1, that is 2 greater than 1. Means rear greater than n-1. That means rear value is 2, n minus 1 is 1, 2 greater than 1, which is true. That means Q is full. We can't insert no more elements here. This is our insertion. What we have done, first front equal to minus 1, rear equal to minus 1. That means empty Q. Then front equal to minus 1, incremented values to front equal to 0, rear equal to 0. At 0th position we inserted an element. Then rear value incremented to 1. After incremented rear value to 1, we inserted another element into it. We have taken only 2 is the size. So we inserted 2 elements. So Q is full. If rear incremented to 2, we have no more space to insert an element. So Q is full. This is an insertion operation. Next, deletion. Algorithm for Q, DQ. This operation is used to delete an element from Q. Here we are deleting an element from inserted Q. Before delete we must check Q is underflow or not. Okay, have you got? Underflow means Q is empty. If Q is empty, we can't insert any element in the Q. If Q is have some elements, then only we can delete an element from that Q. Have you got steps? If rear equal to minus 1, when will rear become minus 1? If no element is present in the Q, rear will be minus 1, or front greater than rear. That means front greater than rear means all elements are deleted, front becomes greater value than rear value. So it is Q is underflow. Else delete Q of front equal to item. By using front we are deleting an element from the Q. After that incrementing front value. End if. The inserted recently we inserted Q is Q5. We are inserting element from this Q. Step 1, initially front equal to 0. Because why front equal to 0? Because here we got front equal to 0, rear equal to 0. We incremented only rear 1 because while we inserting an element, only rear value is increases. Front value becomes constant. It can't increase. That front value we are going to use now. Front equal to 0. So rear equal to minus 1 or front greater than rear. That means we are checking condition here. We are checking Q is underflow or not condition. 1 not equal to minus 1. We know that rear value is rear value is 1. 1 is not equal to minus 1. Okay, 1 is not equal to minus 1. Or front greater than rear. We know rear value is 1. Front value is 0. 0 greater than 1. Here both are false. Both are false. R means logical R means if any one is true, it will be true. Here both are false. So it is false. If this condition is false. Next, if this condition is false, go to else part. In else part, first what we have to delete Q of 0. That means delete Q of front value. We are deleting Q of 0. Q of 0 means front 5. First what we have inserted there, 5 inserted. So we must have to delete 5 from the Q. Because Q follows FIFO, first in first out. Deleted after deletion, we must increment front value to 1. Next, step 2. If rear equal to minus 1, front greater than rear. That means 1 not equal to minus 1 and front value here is 1. 1 greater than 1, which is false. So both are false. If both are false, again go to else part. Now delete Q of 1. That is Q6 is deleted. After that front value should be incremented to 2. Front equal to 2. Here 1 equal to minus 1 also same. But front equal to 2 here. That means 2 greater than 1. Front is 2. 2 greater than 1. So 2 greater than 1. Q is in underflow. That means Q is empty. No more element presented here to delete. Okay, have you got? I will explain in this with this. First we have two elements 6, 5. Here rear equal to 1, front equal to 0. First we have been deleting 5 because first inserted element is 5. So we need to delete 5. After deleting 5, front value incremented. Rear equal to 1, front equal to 1. After that friend it is also deleted. After deletion friend becomes 2, that means greater than rare. If friend greater than rare, no more element presented in the queue. Queue is empty, comes out of the loop. Next, queue display operation. How it works? If rare equal to -1, friend greater than rare, that means it is also same. If rare equal to -1 means no element are presented. Friend greater than rare means all elements have deleted. That means both cells queue is empty. If queue is empty, queue is underflow. That means no element is presented to display. Else, for I equal to friend, I greater than or equal to rare, I plus plus. That means from friend to rare we are displaying elements. I will tell you. Rare value is 1 to friend. From rare to friend we are displaying elements. That means queue first friend, that means 6. Rare to friend we are displaying elements, right? So 6 5 here displays. Friend to rare we are displaying elements. If no element is presented, queue is underflow. I think have you got? I will explain another again. If no element is presented, queue is empty, will displace. If not, I equal to friend to I greater than or less than or equal to rare. That means from friend to rare values. If it has 3 values, 5, 6, 7 like that, then rare equal to 2, friend equal to 0. From 7 to 5, we need to display all the elements 7, 6, 5 like that. This is all about queue using arrays operations. Thank you.